Welcome to our channel once again. And today I want to know from you, has your married life become boring? I am going to be telling you how to get out of that boredom and make your married life full of fun and make your married life that interesting and fill it with spark once again. My name is Parul Diwan. I am the relationship coach and I help professional women who are struggling with relationship issues in their married life to rediscover their husband's love and live a joyful and a refreshing life. Before I get into how do you make your married life interesting, I want to first tell you what are those reasons which make your married life boring. Now, number one is that you must have noticed that when you were getting married, or you must have noticed a lot of people who are engaged, when they talk about, oh, I'm going to get married, there is some kind of an excitement in them, right? They are so happy telling everybody that I'm getting married. So when they get married, the excitement continues for a while. And in your case also that might have happened, that happiness, that excitement continued. But over a period of time, what happened? That you started to take each other for granted. And that's reason number one for the boredom to set in. Because you're married, and this is very true in traditional culture especially, that you think that the bond of marriage will prevent your partner from, stepping out. So your partner is going to be committed to you all the time. If you have kids, then you might think that kids are very fond of their father. Father is also so fond of children. So there is no way that he can step out. So taking each other for granted, taking each other's presence for granted is one of the reasons where you realize that monotony, that boredom has set in. Number two is that your married life has become very monotonous, in the sense that you know the dark spots of your husband, he knows your dark spots, you are able to foresee certain situations, you know how he is going to behave in certain situations. So basically, the predictability in your married life has become the source of monotony and boredom, right? Number three is that you have let go of your personal goals. So maybe you were working before you got married. Maybe you were working until your children were born. Maybe you were doing some things that you were very passionate about, but then you dropped all of that, or you slowed down because you wanted to put all your energy and effort into the relationship. But when you let go of something that you really love, what happens is that your energy fizzles out. And it is two people together who bring energy into the relationship. So when your energy has fizzled out, it begins to impact your husband also. His energy fizzles out, and then your married life becomes very boring. Point number four is that you are not connecting with your husband emotionally anymore. So with time, you have become roommates. There is no friendship also. You're just existing in one roof. That is because you have a duty towards each other. You have a kind of a duty towards your children. So for some reason or the other, you're sticking to each other, but there is no emotional connection. When that happens, then also the boredom sets in, because with emotional connection, what happens is you're able to speak your heart. You're able to speak what is deep inside you, which keeps the marriage alive, which keeps the spark alive, which keeps the interest in each other alive. But when the connection is broken, boredom sets in. And then what happens? Then you're not living life, you're just killing time somehow. Somewhere you also tend to blame your husband for the monotony that has gotten, because you think it is your husband's responsibility to keep the relationship going. It's your husband's responsibility to keep that spark alive. When that is not happening, the blame game begins. So how do you get out of it? Number one, first things first, you need to remember and accept that monotony or boredom getting into the relationship is something which is very, very normal. Even in your friendships, you must have noticed that there comes a point in time when the friendship also reaches that plateau stage, right? Wherein it becomes boring. So accept that even the married life goes through that phase where it comes to a stagnancy and it becomes very monotonous. Acceptance is going to help you, okay? Number two, first things first, you need to start to pursue your personal goals. If you've dropped them, please pick them up again and do something which is going to make you happy. It could be pursuing your goals, it could be pursuing your passion, it could be pursuing your hobbies, right? So do that again, because what will happen is when you do it, you're going to rise in your energy, your vibrations are going to increase. And when you become that happy person, your vibrations become so positive and so high. That is what your husband is going to catch, and he's also going to get inspired to raise his energy as well, which is going to bring about the interesting part, the fun element into the relationship. Number three is stop being mature. Especially, when the marriage is going through a very rough phase, both of you become so serious and you are operating from a very, very high level of maturity, advising your own self, giving suggestions to your own self, having those negative talks also to your own self, suggesting and advising each other. Everything has become so serious. So what you need to do is do some things which are so silly. Become the child that you were. Start to play those childhood games with each other. And when your children are playing, join them not as parents, but join them as their friends, okay? Which is going to bring lot of interesting stuff in the relationship. Next is bring the element of surprise in the relationship. Now, let me give an example of TV shows. When one episode is ending, they end the episode in such a way that you become curious to watch the next episode and you start to wait very eagerly to what is coming next. Similarly, if you can add that element of surprise in your relationship, it is going to spark up your life. Now, it is not possible every day, which is the case in TV shows, but once in a while you definitely should. And let me give you an example here. Now, suppose when your husband discusses his parents with you, you just somehow get put off. So next time when he's discussing his parents, you just be cool. Become curious to listen to what he's saying. Take interest in what he's saying. Add to, something that you might want to add in a very fun way. Another example could be where suppose your husband is the one who pampers children. You are the one who's a strict disciplinarian. Okay, so next time when children are being very, very naughty and you just want to go and give them your peace of mind, what you will do is you will become that person who's very gentle with children, who pampers children, and who's not losing temper. You will not only surprise yourself, you will also surprise your husband with that behavior. And when you do this, even when you do once in a while, but you make it a habit, your husband will start to look forward to that surprise coming from you, which is again going to add the element of fun in the relationship. And last but not the least, and which is very important, is venture out doing something which is solo. Don't look for something wherein you want your husband to be with you all the time, every time, in every activity. You might want to go for trekking, go solo. You might want to go for shopping, go solo. You might want to do window shopping, do it by yourself. So do those things wherein you feel that, wow man, my husband is not there, it is such fun doing this activity. Pick those activities and do it once in a while. I would say at least once in 2 to 3 months you should definitely be doing that. Okay, now out of these strategies that I have told you to make your relationship fun, which one is the one which you have liked the most? Please put that in the comment box. And going forward, I would also love to hear from you that when you started to initiate these activities, what changed? how did your married life change? Okay, write that also when you start to implement these activities. Meanwhile, if you know somebody who is going through very boring phase, then what are you going to do? You're going to just forward this video so that they can also spice up their relationship. And do click the subscribe button if you want to have more such videos. Needless to say, if you have liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, because that's going to inspire me even more to make more videos for you. So you take care, have a great life, and I will see you soon in my next video. Bye.